Alright everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a quick gaming headline. So we're going to go over quick news real quick just to break down so far today's biggest news. So first up, Sega has apparently went from saying they did really bad on sales for last year, or weren't as high as they wanted to buying a new studio in the UK. It's a small little studio, 2 Points. They worked on 2 Points Hospital, and that's pretty much what they've been developing. So it looks like Sega's more just trying to reach out and add a few more little studios to add some more new games to their publishing house without stretching themselves too thin, I guess, what they already have. So that's cool. New games is always fun. So let's hope it works out for Sega. All right, next up, don't forget today, State of Play is going to be broadcasting 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully it's a little bit better than last time. A little bit better gaming news, I guess. Hopefully, it's still nice to have. So sooner or later they'll hit their groove or have games announced. It's still at that point where most people are waiting for PS5 for some of their bigger games to push out. So you can't expect too much for the PS4 right now. But hey, who knows, right? Okay, next up, a little bit more serious news, which is kind of good. So the senator is trying to introduce a legislation to ban video games, basically loot boxes, things like that, anything that you have to pay for to play. And he mentions Candy Crush of all the games, and yeah. So I think this is good in some ways and bad in other ways. I don't think the government needs to step in, but someone has to, and if the game industry isn't going to, someone else has to. So hopefully it doesn't push the government to more and more try to regulate video games. But yeah, I'm not a fan of loot boxes, especially when it's just trying to get you to pay more to play the game. Give me the game. If you want me to buy extra skins and stuff like that doesn't affect gameplay, I'm all for that. That's fine. Make your money that way. But other ways, I don't like playing like a 5-minute part of the game. Be like, all right, if you want to continue playing, either wait 4 hours or pay $1. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, if anything, it just scares the game industry doing what's right. Next up, so Nintendo is almost beating the PlayStation 4 in Japan. I know the numbers don't mean much in the overall scale of things, I guess, if you're here in America. But it does give a good example. So the PS4 is at over 8 million, and the Nintendo Switch is at 8 million as well. And looking at this, by next week, they'll have more sales. Now, why does that relate? Is because I'm a fan of a lot of Japanese games, and if you're a Japanese game developer that releases most of your games in Japan and maybe not overseas, you might see it as a way to be like, all right, well, Nintendo Switch is the highest selling console in Japan. We should be making games for Japan, and hopefully, or for the Switch, and then hopefully they go, you know what? Let's bring it over to America now too for the Switch. So it's kind of good. I'm hoping that it basically just means more Switch games that normally didn't come to it, and that's pretty much it. Overall, Days Gone for the PS4 was the #1 seller, and then the next top 10 is all Switch games. Yeah, Xbox doesn't do well in Japan. So currently the Xbox is at 100,000 units, basically. That is crazy. 100,000. 3DS is at 24,000. PS4 8 million. 24 million. 8 million. 8 million. Yeah. Wow. Xbox needs to step it up there. Okay, next up. Sega trademarks a new game, maybe? I love Super Monkey Balls, so seeing Sega do anything with Super Monkey Balls is awesome. Some are reporting it may be a cell phone game. I hope not. I really prefer it on console. Like, put it on the Switch. There you go. Portable. Has motion controls. I think that'd be an awesome game to have it for. So let's hope that Sega's going that way, not just cell phones. And Nintendo has also announced that their E3 is going to be starting on June 8th with the World Championships for the Super Smash Bros., Splatoon 2, and their Nintendo Direct will be on June 11th at 9 a.m. Pacific. So that's awesome. We're gonna do a little video on what we hope will show up on Nintendo Direct in the future, and what we'd love to see, just to make me very happy. All right, and they'll do their live Treehouse right after. All right, so that's it for the gaming news, guys. Something quick just to catch you up on the day. If you liked the video, hit subscribe, like, bell, share, check out my other videos, and yeah, have a good night.